Hey there, welcome to our channel. Today we're going to learn some words that might help you improve your English vocabulary and fluency. Before you start, please hit the like button if you enjoy our content, and subscribe to this channel if you're learning English. Stay up to the very end of this video and you'll learn a fun fact about the English language. Let's begin.
The word abdominal, A-B-O-M-I-N-A-L, is an adjective. It means related to the abdomen. For example, she had abdominal pain. This means she felt pain in her abdomen. Repeat after me. Abdominal. Great job. The word abrasion, A-B-R-A-S-I-O-N, is a noun. It means a scrape on the skin. For example, I got an abrasion on my knee. This indicates that you got a scrape on your knee. Repeat after me. Abrasion. Excellent. The word abscess, A-B-S-C-E-S-S, is a noun. It means a pocket of pus in the tissue. For example, the doctor drained the abscess. This means the doctor removed the pus. Repeat after me. Abscess. Well done. The word acute, A-C-U-T, is an adjective. It means severe and sudden. For example, he had an acute illness. This means his illness was severe and started suddenly. Repeat after me. Acute. Fantastic. The word adhesive, A-D-H-E-S-I-V-E, is a noun. It means a substance used for sticking things together. For example, the bandage is adhesive. This means the bandage has a sticky side. Repeat after me. Adhesive. Wonderful. The word admission is a noun. It is spelled A-D-M-I-S-S-I-O-N, pronounced admission. Synonyms include acceptance and entry. For example, she gained admission to the university. This means she was accepted into the university. The word adrenal is an adjective. It is spelled A-D-R-E-N-A-L, pronounced adrenal. It refers to something related to the adrenal glands or their secretions. For example, adrenal glands produce essential hormones. This means the glands on top of the kidneys make vital hormones. The word adverse is an adjective. It is spelled A-D-V-E-R-S, pronounced adverse. It means unfavorable or harmful. For example, adverse weather conditions affected the flight. This means bad weather caused problems for the airplane. The word airborne is an adjective. It is spelled A-I-R-B-O-R-N, pronounced airborne. It means transported by air. For example, the virus is airborne and spreads quickly. This means the virus moves through the air and infects fast. The word airway is a noun. It is spelled A-I-R-W-A-A, pronounced airway. It refers to the path through which air passes to the lungs. For example, ensure the patient's airway is clear. This means make sure nothing is blocking the path to their lungs. The word allergy, A-L-L-E-R-G-Y, is a noun. It refers to a condition in which the immune system reacts abnormally to a foreign substance, pronounced allergy. A synonym can be sensitivity. For example, in the sentence, she has an allergy to peanuts. It means she reacts negatively when she consumes peanuts. To summarize, an allergy is a reaction by the body to something usually harmless. The word amnesia, A-M-N-E-S-I-A, is a noun. It refers to partial or total loss of memory, pronounced amnesia. A synonym can be memory loss. For example, in the sentence, the accident caused him temporary amnesia. It means he lost his memory temporarily due to the accident. To summarize, amnesia means losing one's memory either partially or completely. The word analgesic, A-N-A-L-G-E-S-I, is a noun. It refers to a medication that reduces or eliminates pain, pronounced analgesic. A synonym can be painkiller. For example, in the sentence, she took an analgesic for her headache. It means she took some medicine to relieve her headache. To summarize, an analgesic is a type of medication that helps to ease pain. The word anemia, A-N-E-M-I-A, is a noun. It refers to a condition in which there is a deficiency of red blood cells, pronounced anemia. A synonym can be iron deficiency. For example, in the sentence, she was diagnosed with anemia and needs to take iron supplements. It means she has been diagnosed with a condition due to a lack of red blood cells and needs to take iron supplements. To summarize, anemia is a medical condition caused by low red blood cells. The word anesthesia, anesthesia, is a noun. It refers to a state of controlled temporary loss of sensation or awareness, pronounced anesthesia. A synonym can be numbing. For example, in the sentence, "The patient was given anesthesia before the surgery." It means the patient was administered a substance to lose sensation before undergoing surgery. To summarize, anesthesia is used medically to temporarily remove sensation or awareness during procedures. The word aneurysm, it's spelled Neurism, and it's a noun. Let's pronounce it together. Aneurysm. An aneurysm is a bulge in the wall of a blood vessel. Synonyms for aneurysm include swelling and enlargement. For example, the doctor diagnosed her with a brain aneurysm. To sum up, an aneurysm is a bulging blood vessel. The word angina, it's spelled Angina, and it's a noun. Let's pronounce it together. Angina. Angina is chest pain due to reduced blood flow to the heart. Synonyms for angina include heart pain and pectoris. For example, he experienced angina during his workout. In summary, angina is a type of chest pain. The word antibiotic, it's spelled Antibiotic, and it's a noun. Let's pronounce it together. Antibiotic. Antibiotic is a medicine that fights bacterial infections. Synonyms for antibiotic include medicine and antibacterial. For example, she was prescribed an antibiotic for her infection. To sum up, an antibiotic is a type of medicine used to treat infections. The word anticoagulant, it's spelled Anticoagulant, and it's a noun. Let's pronounce it together. Anticoagulant. An anticoagulant is a drug that helps prevent blood clots. Synonyms for anticoagulant include blood thinner and clot preventative. For example, the patient was given an anticoagulant after surgery. In summary, an anticoagulant helps in preventing blood clots. The word antiseptic, it's spelled Antiseptic, and it's a noun. Let's pronounce it together. Antiseptic. An antiseptic is a substance that prevents the growth of bacteria. Synonyms for antiseptic include disinfectant and germicide. For example, he applied an antiseptic to the wound. To sum up, an antiseptic is used to prevent bacterial growth. The word anxiety, Anxiety, is a noun. It is defined as a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease. For example, she felt anxiety before her big exam. To summarize, anxiety means feeling worried or nervous. The word appetite, Appetite, is a noun. It means a natural desire to eat. For example, his appetite increased after exercising. In summary, appetite is the desire or hunger to eat. The word arrhythmia, Arrhythmia, is a noun. It refers to an irregular heartbeat. For example, the doctor diagnosed him with arrhythmia. To summarize, arrhythmia means having an irregular heartbeat. The word arthritis, Arthritis, is a noun. It means inflammation of one or more joints. For instance, my grandmother suffers from arthritis. To wrap up, arthritis is joint inflammation. The word artificial, Artificial, is an adjective. It describes something made or produced by humans rather than occurring naturally. For example, the flowers on the table are artificial. To summarize, artificial means man-made. The word asthma, Asthma. Asthma is a noun. It refers to a chronic respiratory condition causing difficulty in breathing. Synonyms for asthma include bronchitis or respiratory condition. For example, he uses an inhaler to manage his asthma. Asthma, a chronic respiratory condition causing difficulty in breathing. The word asymptomatic, Asymptomatic, asymptomatic is an adjective. It means showing no symptoms of disease. Synonyms include symptom-free or healthy. For example, the patient is currently asymptomatic. Asymptomatic, showing no symptoms of disease. The word atrial, atrial. Atrial is an adjective. It relates to the upper chambers of the heart. Synonyms include relating to atrium or upper heart chamber. For example, he was diagnosed with atrial fibrillation. Atrial, related to the upper chambers of the heart. The word atrophy, atrophy. Atrophy is a noun. It means the wasting away of body tissue. Synonyms are degeneration or decline. For example, lack of use can lead to muscle atrophy. Atrophy, the wasting away of body tissue. The word auscultation, auscultation. Auscultation is a noun. It means listening to internal sounds of the body. Synonyms are stethoscopy or hearing. For example, the doctor performed auscultation to check the heart's condition. Auscultation, listening to internal sounds of the body. The word bacteria, bacteria, is a noun. It's pronounced bacteria. Bacteria are tiny organisms that can cause disease. An example sentence would be, bacteria can multiply quickly in warm, moist environments. So bacteria are tiny organisms. The word bandage, bandage, is a noun. It's pronounced bandage. A bandage is a strip of material used to protect a wound. An example sentence would be, she wrapped a bandage around her injured arm. So a bandage protects a wound. The word biopsy, biopsy, is a noun. It's pronounced biopsy. A biopsy is a medical test of a tissue sample. An example sentence would be, the doctor performed a biopsy to check for cancer. So a biopsy is a medical test. The word bleeding, bleeding, is a noun. It's pronounced bleeding. Bleeding means losing blood from the body. An example sentence would be, apply pressure to the wound to stop the bleeding. So bleeding means losing blood. The word blister, blister, is a noun. It's pronounced blister. A blister is a small bubble on the skin filled with fluid. An example sentence would be, she developed a blister on her heel from the new shoes. So a blister is a bubble on the skin. The word blood, blood, refers to the red fluid that circulates in the arteries and veins. To pronounce it correctly, say blood. Synonyms include plasma and lifeblood. Here's an example sentence. Doctors often check your blood for various conditions. Simply put, blood is the red fluid in our bodies that keeps us alive. The word blood pressure, blood, is a term for the force of blood against the walls of the arteries. For correct pronunciation, say blood pressure. Synonyms include hypertension and arterial pressure. In an example sentence, high blood pressure can lead to serious health problems. So blood pressure is the force of blood in our arteries. The word body temperature, bodytemperture, refers to the measure of the body's warmth. Say it like this, body temperature. Synonyms include core temperature and warmth. Here's an example. A fever means your body temperature is higher than normal. In summary, body temperature is how warm your body is. The word bone, bone, describes the hard structural parts of the skeleton. Pronounce it as bone. Synonyms include skeletal part and osseous matter. For example, the X-ray showed a broken bone in her arm. To sum up, bone refers to the hard parts of our skeleton. The word brace, brace, is a device that supports or holds body parts in place. To pronounce it correctly, say brace. Synonyms include support and splint. Here's an example. She wore a brace to support her injured knee. In simple terms, a brace is something that helps hold injured body parts. The word breathing, spelled breathing, is a noun. It refers to the process of taking air into and expelling it from the lungs. You can say, she practiced deep breathing exercises to relax. Breathing, the process of taking air into and expelling it from the lungs. The word bronchitis, spelled bronchitis, is a noun. It means inflammation of the mucous membrane in the bronchial tubes. For example, he was diagnosed with bronchitis and needed medication. Bronchitis, inflammation of the mucous membrane in the bronchial tubes. The word bruise, spelled B-R-U-I-S-E, is a noun. It refers to an injury appearing as an area of discolored skin. An example is, she had a bruise on her arm after bumping into the door, for an injury appearing as an area of discolored skin. The word burn, spelled B-U-R-N, is a noun. It means an injury caused by exposure to heat or flame. For example, he accidentally touched the hot stove and got a burn. Burn, an injury caused by exposure to heat or flame. The word bursitis, spelled B-U-R-S-T-I-S, is a noun. It refers to the inflammation of a bursa, typically one in the knee, elbow, or shoulder. For example, the athlete was suffering from bursitis in his shoulder. Bursitis, inflammation of a bursa, typically one in the knee, elbow, or shoulder. The word cancer, C-A-N-C-E-R, it's a noun, pronounced as cancer. Cancer is a disease where abnormal cells divide uncontrollably. For example, she started a foundation for cancer research. A brief definition is a disease in which abnormal cells divide uncontrollably. The word cardiac, C-A-R-D-I-A-C. It's an adjective pronounced as cardiac. Cardiac means relating to the heart. For example, he experienced a sudden cardiac arrest. A brief definition is relating to the heart. The word cardiologist, C-A-R-D-I-O-L-O-G-I-S-T. It's a noun pronounced as cardiologist. A cardiologist is a doctor who specializes in heart diseases. For example, she has an appointment with her cardiologist next week. A brief definition is a doctor who specializes in heart diseases. The word cardiology, C-A-R-D-I-O-L-O-G-Y, it's a noun pronounced as cardiology. Cardiology is the study of the heart and its diseases. For example, she decided to specialize in cardiology. A brief definition is the study of the heart and its diseases. The word care, C-A-R-E, it's a noun pronounced as care. Care means the process of providing for someone else's needs. For example, nurses provide excellent patient care. A brief definition is the process of providing for someone else's needs. The word cast is spelled C-A-S-T, and it's a noun. The pronunciation is cast. It refers to a solid copy of the shape of a structure. For instance, the doctor put a cast on her broken arm. So in summary, cast means a solid copy of the shape of a structure. The word catheter is spelled C-A-H-E-T-E-R, and it's a noun. The pronunciation is catheter. It refers to a tube inserted into the body for removing fluids. For instance, the nurse inserted a catheter to drain the urine. So, in summary, catheter means a tube inserted into the body for removing fluids. The word cavity is spelled C-A-V-I-T-Y, and it's a noun. The pronunciation is cavity. It refers to a hollow area within the body or a tooth. For instance, she had a cavity in one of her molars. So in summary, cavity refers to a hollow area within the body or a tooth. The word cell is spelled C-E-L-L, and it's a noun. The pronunciation is cell. It is the basic building block of all living organisms. For instance, each cell in your body has a specific function. So in summary, cell means the basic building block of all living organisms. The word cervical is spelled C-E-R-V-I-C-A-L, and it's an adjective. The pronunciation is cervical. It relates to the neck or the cervix of the uterus. For instance, she went for a cervical cancer screening. So in summary, cervical means relating to the neck or the cervix of the uterus. The word checkup, spelled C-H-E-C-K-U-P, is a noun. It describes a medical examination to assess health. Pronunciation, checkup. Synonyms include examination and review. For example, she goes for a checkup every year. So a checkup is a medical examination to evaluate your health. The phrase chest pain, spelled chestpain, is a noun. It means discomfort or pain in the chest area. Pronunciation: chest pain. Synonyms include heartache or thoracic pain. For example, he went to the doctor because of chest pain. So chest pain refers to discomfort or pain you feel in your chest. The word chronic, spelled chronic, is an adjective. It describes a condition lasting for a long time. Pronunciation: chronic. Synonyms include persistent and long-lasting. For example, he suffers from chronic back pain. So chronic means something that continues for a long period. The word circulation, spelled circulation, is a noun. It refers to the movement of blood through the body. Pronunciation: circulation. Synonyms include flow and movement. For example, regular exercise improves circulation. So circulation is the process through which blood moves in your body. The word clot, spelled clot, is a noun. It means a thick mass of coagulated blood. Pronunciation: clot. Synonyms include lump and coagulum. For example, a clot can block blood flow. So a clot refers to a thickened mass of blood that can obstruct blood flow. The word collapse is a verb. It's spelled collapse. Collapse, it means when something suddenly falls down or gives way. An example sentence is, the building began to collapse after the earthquake. So to collapse is to suddenly fall down or give way. The word coma is a noun. It's spelled coma. Coma. It refers to a deep state of unconsciousness for a prolonged period. An example sentence is, he has been in a coma for months. So a coma is when someone is deeply unconscious for a long time. The word compression is a noun. It's spelled compression. Compression. It means the action of pressing something into a smaller space. An example sentence is, the compression of the spine can cause pain. So compression is about pressing things into a smaller space. The word concussion is a noun. It's spelled concussion. Concussion. It's a brain injury caused by a blow to the head. An example sentence is, she suffered a concussion during the game. So a concussion is a brain injury from a head impact. The word condition is a noun. It's spelled condition. Condition. It means a state of health or a medical problem. An example sentence is, she is in good condition after the surgery. So, condition refers to someone's health state or a medical problem. The word congestion, spelled congestion, is a noun pronounced as chun. Synonyms include blockage and clogging. In a sentence, we can say, he took a medication to relieve his chest congestion. Congestion can refer to the blockage in the nose or chest. The word consult, spelled consult, is a verb pronounced as consulti. Synonyms include seek advice and ask. In a sentence, we can say, she will consult her doctor about the symptoms. To consult means to seek advice or information from. The word contamination, spelled contamination, is a noun pronounced as contamination. Synonyms include pollution and infection. In a sentence, we can say, the water was closed due to contamination. Contamination refers to the presence of harmful substances. The word contraction, spelled contraction, is a noun pronounced as contraction. Synonyms include tightening and shrinking. In a sentence, we can say, she felt a contraction during labor. Contraction refers to the process of becoming smaller or shorter. The word cough, spelled cough, is a noun pronounced as cough. Synonyms include hack and choke. In a sentence, we can say, she couldn't stop coughing all night. A cough is a sudden expulsion of air from the lungs. The word cramp, spelled cramp, is a noun. It refers to a sudden, painful tightening of a muscle. Pronunciation is cramp. Synonyms include spasm and charley horse. An example sentence is, I got a cramp in my leg while swimming. So cramp means a sudden painful tightening of a muscle. The word crisis, spelled C-R-I-S-I-S, is a noun. It means a time of intense difficulty or danger. Pronunciation is crisis. Synonyms include catastrophe and emergency. An example sentence is, the country is in an economic crisis. So crisis refers to a time of intense difficulty or danger. The word critical, spelled C-R-I-T-I-C-A-L, is an adjective. It means very important or serious. Pronunciation is critical. Synonyms include crucial and pivotal. An example sentence is, the patient is in critical condition. So critical means very important or serious. The word culture, spelled C-U-L-T-U-R-E, is a noun. It refers to the customs, arts, and social institutions of a group. Pronunciation is culture. Synonyms include civilization and society. An example sentence is, each country has its own unique culture. So culture means the customs, arts, and social institutions of a group. The word cure, spelled C-U-R-E, is a noun. It means a treatment that restores health. Pronunciation is cure. Synonyms include remedy and treatment. An example sentence is, the researchers found a cure for the disease. So cure means a treatment that restores health. The word cut, C-U-T, is a noun and can also be a verb. It refers to a wound caused by something sharp. Cut can be synonymous with incision or wound. For example, she had a small cut on her finger. It's a short form, but an important one in medical vocabulary. A cut is simply a wound caused by something sharp. The word cyst, C-Y-S-T, is a noun. It refers to a sac in the body filled with fluid or semi-solid material. Cyst can be synonymous with lump or growth. For example, the doctor found a cyst on her kidney. It's a critical term in medical diagnoses. A cyst is essentially a sac in the body filled with stuff. The word defibrillator, D-E-F-I-B-R-I-L-L-A-T-O-R, is a noun. It's a device that uses electric shocks to restore normal heart rhythm. Defibrillator can be synonymous with AED or heart starter. For example, the paramedic used a defibrillator to save his life. This device is vital in emergency medicine. A defibrillator is a life-saving device for heart emergencies. The word dehydration, D-E-H-Y-D-R-A-T-I-O-N, is a noun. It describes a condition caused by not having enough water in the body. Dehydration can be synonymous with dryness or desiccation. For example, he was treated for dehydration after his hike. Staying hydrated is crucial for health. Dehydration is simply a lack of water in the body. The word dementia, D-E-M-E-N-T-I-A, is a noun. It refers to a condition affecting the brain, causing memory loss and impaired thinking. Dementia can be synonymous with Alzheimer's or cognitive decline. For example, her grandmother suffers from dementia. It's a serious and progressive condition. Dementia affects memory and thinking skills. The word dentist is a noun. It is spelled D-E-N-T-I-S-T. A dentist is a person qualified to treat conditions and diseases of the teeth and gums. The correct pronunciation is dentist. Synonyms include dental surgeon or tooth doctor. For example, the dentist told me to brush twice a day. In summary, a dentist is a medical professional who cares for your teeth and gums. The word dental is an adjective. It is spelled D-E-N-T-A-L. It means related to the teeth. The correct pronunciation is dental. For example, she went for her dental checkup. Synonyms include teeth-related or tooth. In summary, dental pertains to anything associated with teeth. The word diagnosis is a noun. It is spelled D-I-A-G-N-O-S-I-S. Diagnosis means identifying a disease or condition. The correct pronunciation is diagnosis. For example, the doctor made a quick diagnosis. Synonyms include identification or determination. In summary, a diagnosis is the process of determining what illness or condition a patient has. The word dialysis is a noun. It is spelled D-I-L-I-S-I-S. Dialysis is a process to remove waste from the blood. The correct pronunciation is dialysis. For example, he goes to the clinic for dialysis. Synonyms include blood purification or renal treatment. In summary, dialysis is a medical procedure that helps clean the blood for individuals with kidney problems. The word diet is a noun. It is spelled diet. Diet refers to the usual food and drink consumed by a person. The correct pronunciation is diet. For example, she follows a vegetarian diet. Synonyms include meal plan or nutrition. In summary, diet describes the typical food and beverage intake of an individual. The word discomfort, discomfort, is a noun. It refers to a feeling of slight pain or unease. Let's pronounce it together, discomfort. Synonyms for discomfort include uneasiness and mild pain. Here's an example sentence. She felt discomfort after sitting for long hours. In summary, discomfort means a feeling of slight pain or unease. The word disease, disease, is a noun. It refers to an illness that affects a person, animal, or plant. Let's say it together, disease. Some synonyms are illness and sickness. For example, many diseases can be prevented with vaccines. To summarize, a disease is an illness affecting living beings. The word disinfectant, disinfectant, is a noun. It is a chemical used to kill germs and bacteria. Let's try pronouncing it, disinfectant. A similar word is antiseptic. For example, use disinfectant to clean surfaces regularly. Simply put, disinfectant is a chemical for killing germs. The word disorder, drder, is a noun. It can mean a state of confusion or a medical condition. Let's say it, disorder. A synonym is ailment. For instance, anxiety disorder affects many people. So a disorder can be either confusion or a medical condition. The word dosage, dosage, is a noun. It refers to the amount of medicine to be taken at one time. Let's pronounce it dosage. Another word for dosage is dose. Here's an example. Follow the doctor's prescription for the correct dosage. So the dosage is the specific amount of medicine to take at once. The word dose, dose, noun. The correct pronunciation is dose. Synonyms for dose include amount and quantity. An example sentence would be, the doctor prescribed a single daily dose. Simply put, a dose is an amount of medicine to be taken at one time. The word drain, drain, noun. The correct pronunciation is drain. Synonyms for drain include tube and conduit. An example sentence would be, the surgeon placed a drain in the wound. In medical terms, a drain is a tube used to remove liquid from a wound or part of the body. The word dressing, dressing, noun. The correct pronunciation is dressing. Synonyms for dressing include bandage and covering. An example sentence would be, change the dressing daily to prevent infection. A dressing is a protective covering for a wound. Let's take a short break with a fun fact about the English language. Did you know? The word alphabet comes from the Latin word alphabetum, which came from the Greek word alphabetos. Alphabetos in turn came from the first two letters of the Greek alphabet, alpha and beta. Isn't that fascinating?
Thank you so much for watching this video up to the very end. If you're not yet subscribed to our channel, hit the subscribe button down below. See you very soon. Bye-bye.